listen, again, congratulations on all that you were able to accomplish. I saw that it wasn't something that was a walk in the park. It wasn't easy, but listen, you did it. Congratulations, and hey, if anyone wants to reach out to you for investor inquiries or something similar, where should they go? We managed to fly down and just take a look at what you have going on here, and you just wanted to take the time to just walk through exactly what really is your story. And so I guess that's going to leap up the first question. Everyone has a story, so what's your story?
I don't know exactly how to answer that, but in terms of finance and investing, I just love real assets. I love defensible industries, right? Things that as human beings we can't do without. You talk about shelter, you talk about power, you talk about healthcare. We can look at COVID. We all stay at home. Yeah. But we survived because we got shelter. We survived because we got healthcare. We survived because we got power. So those industries, I love those. I've been in those industries for the past 12 years plus now. Okay. So I've been doing that before I moved to Canada in 2018. Since then, I'm just focusing on building my platform, my brand.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so with building and with these almost blue chip type of stable investments and stable type of asset types, why are you so interested in them? Why is it something that you like? Is it the security or what is it?
Well, you can say security, but at the same time, the focus is about capital preservation. Me. I don't like shiny objects.
Nice.
It's about preservation of the capital, and I can actually get sustainable returns. Yeah. That is predictable. So if you look at real estate, for instance, especially in the multifamily asset, that is predictable. Even if it's 1 year lease, but you can plan with that. If you look at power, for instance, if you have a power generating asset, you sign a PPA with that's power purchase agreement with maybe, for instance, let's say BC Hydro or Hydro One. That's going to be for like maybe 3 years, 5 years. And those kind of agreements is, indexed against inflation. So you can actually plan on the cash flow from that. The cash flow is not as robust as what you find in some people in venture capital where they make 20%, 30% and all that. But the thing with defensible industry is that it is predictable. You can plan with that cash flow. It's not as high, but you can go to bed and sleep properly. You don't have to worry so much about what's going to happen to you. It's not stock market where you could lose your money overnight. Yeah,
it's not up and down like a roller coaster.
No, so volatility is. I try not to use volatility, but volatility is not there. The swings are not there. You can plan with that. It's predictable. The cash flow is not as. The return is not as crazy, but you can plan with those. So that's why I love those industries.
Got it. And I remember, going back to even 2019, but around 2020, 2021, something maybe a bit unpredictable happened. So you managed to actually come across what was Raisescom.
Yeah.
So what were you up to specifically right before we were able to meet?
Yeah, well, I was in the industry looking for assets, and I've been talking to, some veterans in the industry, but I was looking for a platform or individuals that I can bounce my ideas off, not just, at times when you're working on a deal or working on something, you're too close to it to realize that there might be mistake here and there. Or at times when you're working with an advisor or somebody close to you apart from your team, because your team is so engrossed in it, they've been looking at it, they might miss certain things.
Yeah.
So when I came across through a friend, Josh, I came across your platform. And I connected with you guys, and since then it's been an awesome experience for me, because every time we go on the call every Monday and Wednesdays, I usually attend the Monday ones, and you guys has always been there to just support and give your feedback. What do you think is missing? What do you think we should do and what we should not do? And I think that helped us to get to where we got to in the 3 weeks ago.
Got it, yeah. And about 3 weeks ago, what is it that happened 3 weeks ago?
Well, we were
for the viewers.
we were able to close our 44 units in Edmonton, multifamily asset in Edmonton. It was a rough experience. I'll tell you that. We had, ups and downs. There are some disappointment here and there, but we were able to close. I think that's what really matters. I don't want to go into the nitty gritty but one thing I will advise anyone that is trying to raise money, especially in the real estate space, and you don't have your investors lined up already. Even if they're lined up, get some commitment from them. And when I'm saying commitment, add commitment. That the money is in the bank. Whether it's 10% or 20%, let it be in the bank. If you've had some relationship or done some deals with them before, yeah, you might not worry about that because you know that they're going to come through. But somebody you've never done anything with before, get some commitment, So they know that by the time you come asking for the balance, that if they don't deploy, they're going to lose their 10% or 20%.
Yeah.
And in most cases, if you're trying to raise 1 million, target to raise 1.5 or 1.8 million. So if you have 2 or 3 investors drop out, at least you're still able to cover the amount you're trying to raise.
Yeah.
Which was the problem we ran into. We had 2 investors just for a large amount of money, which I don't want to start talking about right now. And we had a huge hole to fill within a very short period of time. But in all, we were able to close on the 17th of March.
Wow. And you were able to do it a bit unpredictably, but you did it. So
yeah, it seemed unachievable what we did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that this deal is done,
yeah.
What's next? After you got the first one done, what's next for you here?
I think the immediate next step for us is repositioning the property. We are now rushing to the next big deal.
Yeah.
First, we want to get the property to what we promise our investors first.
Yeah.
So that might take 2 months or 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
To get that point. But at the same time, we have deals being thrown at us, especially because of the news that we just closed this one. So we have deals being thrown at us. Okay, we have this here, but we are taking our time. We are not rushing to get into any new deal right now. Maybe in about 3 months, 4 months, we'll actively be in the market at that point. But right now, we're just focusing on repositioning this asset. Not just for the forced appreciation, but we're looking at the natural appreciation because of the market where this investment is in. That's in Edmonton.
Got it. Yeah, and that asset, which we see this asset all over, some of the press releases. So, when it came to dialing it back, when it came to, you making this step, what was it that made you overcome any hesitation to join Raisescom?
How I got to know about you guys first, Elwood, the way he spoke about you, I'm not saying this for the camera, but said you just have to talk to this guy, you have to talk to this guy. I said, I'm connected with him. No, you've not spoken to him, you need to talk to this guy. This guy is good. So I thought, okay, that's fine. So, and the rapport, the conversation, we had one-on-one, and I like the rapport. I love the chemistry. I said, okay, I need to get in better with these guys. I need to know what they're doing. I want to be part of what you guys are doing, and I've not regretted signing up.
Got it. And for those, in many different, maybe some people have already closed their deals, maybe they haven't. For somebody who sees Raisescom and they may have some hesitation, what would you say to them if they were to take that next step?
What's keeping you? What's the hesitation about? It's just jumping. You have to think. I heard something earlier. Somebody said the return on hustle. You're just in the market banging your head. Why not get? Because Raisescom is not just about people that are just starting out. You've got veterans that are part of the Raisescom. So they give their advice. They tell you this is what they've done and this is how they've been successful at it. So there's nothing you have nothing to lose, but you don't even have anything to lose. That's what I'm saying. You have everything to gain by being part of Raisescom, because for me, I've seen it and I'll testify and I'll tell anybody, if you want to get your deal closed, you're looking, and cheaply, you want to get your deal closed cheaply, you can just go to Ades.com. there are so many things that the investment bankers will charge you that if you go to Raisescom, you might get it for free or at a token.
Got it. And listen, again, congratulations on all that you were able to accomplish. I saw that it wasn't something that was a walk in the park. It wasn't easy, but listen, you did it. Congratulations. And hey, if anyone wants to reach out to you for investor inquiries or something similar, where should they go?
I'm very active on LinkedIn. You can go to our website. It should be active by next week. We have to take it down for certain reasons, but we're active in next week. But I'm very active on LinkedIn. You can just check out Ascending Capital on LinkedIn or check out my own profile on LinkedIn as well. Adiola Oladimiji. Just type it out, you find it. Yes, or you can just Google my name.
Perfect.
Just Google my name. I'm sure I'm gonna pop up somewhere there.
Yeah. and hey, man, you've done well. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And we look forward. Hey, no worries. And we look forward to seeing you get some more done. And
yeah, absolutely.
Give these returns here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Nixon.